Hello from H&H, and welcome back to the Buxton Pavilion Gardens here on this rather fine, glorious day in May. We're here on viewing day, ready for our auction tomorrow, which is on Wednesday the 21st of May. And I want to take you around a few cars that we've spotted in the sale because I think you're going to like them. We've got everything from things offered at no reserve to cars that are expected to achieve in excess of £150,000. We have 10 cars offered from the Loch Lomond collection, which are exceptional examples of mainly British cars, so I'll take you around to show them. Come and have a look. So the first car I wanted to show you, which is on offer from the Loch Lomond collection, is this lovely 1970 Jaguar E-Type 4.2 fixed head coupe, Series 2. So as you can see, resplendent in Old English white over a red interior, which is absolutely glorious. I understand that a complete restoration was recently undertaken. All of the trim is from Aldridge trimming and is very, very well to do. And the car's also been mechanically uprated, so it's ready to go and enjoy this hopefully glorious summer. Fitted with the sunroof, which is very nice, and a proper period one as well, so it does help. 5-speed gearbox as well. As a car to go and use, I don't think you're going to find a better one, essentially. Lovely thing. Another one of the lots offered from the Loch Lomond collection is this utterly beautiful Mercedes-Benz W111 250 SE Coupe. The 250s were actually the rarest variants of the breed, if you like. So they made them from 1964 until 1966 before they were replaced by the 280 SE. So sort of the middle ground between the 230 and the 280. This one's a genuine UK right-hand drive car, 51,000 miles from you, and the history file is fantastic. It has all of its original service booklet. It has invoices detailing all the restoration work it's had done. It's just lovely, Again, great car for, well, cruising around a city or taking out onto the Autobahn, really. So, really, really lovely thing and considerably more reasonable in price than the 280s are as well. Again, one for the Loch Lomond collection, and I promise you it probably won't be the last one I show you today from there. This is attracting a hell of a lot of attention. It's a 1960 Jaguar XK150 3.8S fixed head coupe. It's utterly gorgeous. It's been subject to a complete restoration, as you can see. I mean, the engine bay shows everything. And it's done 0 miles since that restoration, so it's been part of the Loch Lomond collection is relatively static, so to speak. So for all intents and purposes, it's a fresh car, ready to enjoy. How often you get offered something like that? Not very often. Anybody who's interested in pre-war Bentleys and Rolls Royces should really have a look at the selection of cars that we have here. But I'll draw your attention to this one in particular. So it's a Derby Bentley 4.25 Park Ward Saloon, and it's the estimate's so reasonable on it. If it goes within that, it's going to be a really, really good buy. So it's 20 to 24,000. It's on offer from long-term ownership, having had a lot of money lavished on it. So it's in need of somebody just to go around it and do a little bit of tidying up here and there. But as a car to go and use, and you're not going to get much better. It's fitted with overdrive, I understand, as well as what I've been told. The interior is all lovely. I'll show you that. Have a look in there. All nicely patinated and everything. So a genuinely usable car. So, this one's the cover star for the sale, so I better show you around it. It's immediately drawn my eye to it. It's a 1961 Chevrolet Corvette. Now, when you think about in 1961 what we were doing over here at the time, and then you have a look at what they were doing over in America at the time, there's quite some differences. Okay, fine. In 1961, the E-Type came out. I'll give you that. However, just look at the interior. It's like a jet plane, it's just great fun. This one's been completely restored, got the correct nice fleck loop pile carpet in there, it's got the correct steering wheel, it's all, been completely retrimmed. I mean, look at it. It's like pretty much brand new, and if you want to turn some heads, then I don't think you're going to get much better than that. And it's easy to drive as well, so it's an automatic gearbox in it. you know, one that you don't really have to worry too much about learning it. So a good buy for you. Well, look out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm off to Monaco to go and enjoy the summer. Well, I wish I was anyway. This is a lovely car. So obviously moving into the 1990s now with this Bentley Azure. So it's very interesting in that it's specified in white over this luxurious black leather and a piano black interior. Look at it. It's the sort of thing that I imagine if you're into your pianos, for example, if you have a Steinway at home, it will certainly look at home against that. And it's in lovely condition because it's covered just 11,000 miles from new. So it's as close to a proper, well, almost delivery mileage Rolls-Royce Bentley as you're going to get, really. So, you know, if you're looking for a good buy, it's not unreasonable money, you know, considering how much these would have cost since new. Let's have a look. So 65 to 75,000, it's nothing really. A few of you may recognise the style of body that is on this car because it was built by our friend Tobias Ballard at the Model A Revival Company. So this is a car that was sold to one of his customers a few years ago, and he's now looking to move it on. So, and as you can imagine, it's a Ford Model A. Surprise, surprise. So, really nice car. It's got a great big pair of twin carburetors on there, SUs by the looks of things, and it's got this lovely sort of boat built back. You know, it's like having an upside down like rowing boat or something on the back of it. It's really cool. So if you want to go and race on the beach, I mean, you know, you've got that big engine in the front, you've got a pretty easy to use 3-speed gearbox. You can get the bits for these, they're nice and simple. I mean, you could even go back to Toby for them if you wanted to ask any questions about it, but it's, you know, lovely thing, and it's really reasonably priced as well, 25 to 30,000. A lot of fun for the money. So this will be a cool thing if either you're a fan of 80s wedge styling or you're a Lotus fan. This is a Lotus Bree Turbo 40th anniversary, and what's nice about it is it's a really original, unmessed with example. So it's all standard, it's got the correct 2.2 litre double overhead cam Lotus engine, and also, I'll better come round there to show you it since we're going, it's got the original interior, which is all correct and it's unmessed with. So if you're looking for a car to, you know, as a collector piece, then this potentially could be a good investment these days. Well, this will certainly bring back memories of the Suez Crisis for some people, and it's from local to me. It's actually from Croydon, Purley Way to be exact. So this is a Heinkel Trojan Bubble Car, and it's really cool. It's obviously had a hell of a lot of money spent on it. It all looks in great condition. It's all restored, and I love the fact it's got this. It actually looks like the moquette from a London Transport Routemaster bus. So you can tell I'm into my buses as well. Some of you are going to argue about that and tell me I'm wrong, but either way, I tried, I'm sorry. But I really like it, look at it. It's great fun. This isn't going to be graceful getting out, but you can laugh at me if you like. Oh, made it. Look at that. It's really nicely done as well. Only a few bits here and there, obviously, but that can all be sorted out. Yeah, really nice thing. And you can pop the roof open. Proper summer motoring. I tell you what, I'll take you on a quick walkthrough so you can see some of the bits and pieces that we've got around. I mean, for example, since it's summertime, we've got a smattering of British and Italian sports cars, although Italian design, obviously. Michelotti, the TR4A. This MGB's lovely. 25,000 miles from you. Very good condition. No British sports car collection would be complete without Austin Healey's, obviously. Keep up. So we've got a few sort of earlier sports cars. I mean, yeah, okay, pre-war in styling perhaps, a Wolseley Hornet Special. This TA is really lovely. Tickford drop head. Look at the condition of it. It's obviously had a lot of money spent on it. Nice car. It's a rare thing as well, Healey Silverstone, from the Loch Lomond collection. Obviously we've got E-types, 190 SLs. Two of them in fact. One right-hand drive, one left-hand drive. matching pair. You could actually have one over here in right-hand drive in white and red, and then one left-hand drive white and red. Who knew? Rolls-Royce and Bentley section. So, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll take you around this very quickly. So this is an R-Type special, but it has been done properly to sort of WO Bentley evocation style. So it was built by Paul 40, and it's absolutely, well, it's near enough immaculate. I'm going to struggle to find some problems with it having a quick look around, but if you want the Le Mans style looks, but you want a little bit more comfort from that big R-Type engine, then there's the car for you. Look at it. Almost looks like the Speed 6 that we sold a few years ago. So we've got a couple of vintage Rolls Royces, both in Tourer specification, so they're nice. We go around here past the stage. This is the rostrum, by the way, so if you want to see the auctioneer bid, this is where you need to come to. Another E-Type, another nice car. A couple more, 60s through to 70s, 80s Rolls Royces. Nice silver cloud. I do love those cars. They're becoming very reasonable money for what they are, so if you ever wanted one, now's the time to buy one. No auction would be complete without a Mark II Jaguar, obviously. And then, as always, we usually have a section of more modern cars. I mean, I say more modern, so you've got a nice 80s 911 here. That's really nice, actually. I mean, if you were a city boy back in the 80s, big wide braces and all that sort of thing, yeah, very cool. And again, this Mercedes SL is very nice. Really good example. Bentley Continental GTC. Again, no money considering what they were originally. And I'll tell you what, since it's clear, I mean, it's had a crowd of people around it all day. This is the back catalogue cover star, and it's a Maserati 3500 GT. So this has been entered from a private collection. It's been subject to a complete and utter restoration to the correct specification, and it is utterly, utterly lovely. So you consider you've got the proper Maserati engine in there, which I'll show you in just a second. And I love the way the Italians used to do this sort of biscuit interior on cars. I mean, it just really, really works with that metallic paint finish. When you think what a Ferrari, like a 250 Pininfarina or something like that would set you back, it makes a car like this in this condition look very well indeed. I'll just figure out how to open the bonnet latch. Oh, there she is. I mean, look at that engine. Twin overhead cam, triple Weber carburetors, and just look at all the spark plugs in there, because it's twin spark, of course. So, 2 per plug. I mean, if you look at the distributor, for example, how many leads are coming out? Just, fabulous thing. Very, very imposing engine. And a beautiful car. And for, what it's estimated at, 140 to 160, you could not restore it for the money that's being asked for it. So, really lovely thing. That's the one I would take home. But I'll let you decide. As much as we've got plenty of cars inside in the Octagon, we've also got plenty of cars outside as well. So, we've got more affordable classics that are starting to come into their own. So MGTF, Rover. This Saab's quite cool. It's a shame Saab stopped going. Another MGTF. It'll be interesting to see what this Granada did, especially after our Duxford sale, what the 4-door gear made. That was, an amazing result. Do like this little Peugeot as well. So it's got a hard top on it, but it is a soft top, so great continental car. And it's right-hand drive as well, which is quite unusual. I'm interested, I haven't seen this, I've only just seen this because it's only just turned up, but this console's cool. Very rock and roll. Look at it, you're not going to get much more. I mean, if you're into your rock and roll music, or you're a Teddy boy, for example, you're not going to make much more of a car than that, really, are you? Very cool. One of my favourite things in the old car scene is 50s and 60s specials, and this is a Hambling Cadet, which is built from an Austin 7 chassis. So if you didn't have a lot of money back in the late 50s, early 60s, and you wanted to look like you had well, it looks like a baby Allard, then there's the car for you. Very, very interesting thing, rare too. This is a nice old car. So this is just out, well, the chap who is now moving it on, he's had it for 44 years. It's an MGJ2 with a great big supercharger on the front of it. It's been raced with the VSCC for a long time, and it's the engine work's been done by Baton Jones. He's spent fivefold what's being asked for it. It's not a lot of money now, but as a really good VSCC starter point, that would be a great car. Or again, there's something else vintage, you know. Big old Austin 12, look at that. So these are a great, if you like the idea of having a vintage car and don't want to spend a lot of money but be able to take the full family, then you know, a 12.4 is definitely a good way to go, and very, very reliable old machine. Isn't that cool? Suicide doors. Top opens right up, obviously, because it wouldn't be right to not be able to. Well, if you've ever seen the scene in The Italian Job in when they're sat in the traffic in Turin, you can imagine the sort of scenes that could take place in there. Well, this has got to be one of the biggest cars on the sale. Well, one of the longest anyway, definitely. So this is a Daimler DS 420 limousine. And a few of you will probably say, well, what makes that special then? And the reason why it is special is because it was purportedly owned by the Mayor of Stratford-upon-Avon, and it's come from a collection in Stratford-upon-Avon, and the gentleman knew that family very well. And it was apparently used to transport Princess Diana and Princess Anne around Stratford-upon-Avon when they visited. So, unfortunately, no proof, but, I mean, the story would add up. It's a hell of a thing to have. And look at all the space in the back of it. You have to get your driver to drive you around wherever you want to go. But obviously, it is a bit of a project, so it will require some work. Thank you for watching. I hope I've given you some idea of what's actually available here in the sale. I can't cover everything, as you can imagine, but to have a proper look at what we've got in, then please head to our website. And if you do have any interest, you will see the consigning specialist name against each individual car. So do give us a ring, because we are available all today and all tomorrow to answer any questions that you do have. If you've decided that you've seen enough and you want to have a bid, then perhaps you'll join us here tomorrow. If so, come say hello. You'll be able to register to bid here. Okay, but if you can't make it, then you can also register to bid via the telephone, or you can register to bid online. And you can make any inquiries through our email inbox, which is info@h&h.co.uk. So we hope to see you here tomorrow. Just so you know, if you are coming, the viewing opens at 9 a.m. in the morning and the auction starts at 12 o'clock. Hope to see you then.